The last one that we're going to talk about in our category of diagrams are cutaways. So cutaways are able to offer a unique perspective that enables us to view the inner workings that can't otherwise be seen. So really what it's showing is two scenes realistically by sort of slicing away a portion of one of them to reveal the other. So when constructing these, think of some of that laws of perspective that we've learned with shading. For instance, that things that extend towards us tend to be brighter. What falls back away from us tends to be darker. And the lightest area is always along the surface, and the darkest is at the core. Okay, so when we think about cutaways, of course, they do require that simplicity that all of these diagrams have. You need to eliminate all but the most essential elements. You want to make sure that you're conveying actually multiple points here in the cutaway. Okay, so you want to keep both of those scenes realistic. Let's take a look at one here. Highlighting the main action, simple pointer boxes to give us direction and to tell us our main point. So you don't want to use a cutaway to replace two graphics if that's what's needed instead. And you don't want to use cutaways just because we call them artistic tours. You know, if the content needs to fit the cutaway. So an example, if I had a baseball and I had a cutaway, you know, I should only be using a cutaway of a baseball if what's important is the inside of the ball. I'm not going to use a cutaway of a baseball if I'm trying to explain something regarding, you know, statistics on the baseball team. Okay. Some examples that you probably are more familiar with on a very basic scale. Now this isn't as far as, you know, the whole infographic. This is just the component of the cutaway. So this would be something that then would be placed inside with typography to help explain the main point. But here you can just see the cutaway here of this binoculars so you can see how those inner workings work. So I see the core, I see the outside. Another one that you probably have seen, cutaways of airplanes, right? So you see the inners workings of that you normally wouldn't see if I just showed you a picture of an airplane. Okay, so those are the different types of diagrams. These are all considered a diagram. So we have the depictions, the schematics, the instructions or instructionals, and the cutaways.